Hey guys, it's Shadow. Today I'm going to be going through the Burgundian buff. The buff made it so in addition to the economy upgrades being available in Age earlier, they now also cost 50% less food. This video aims to show you how much food you end up saving and show a few notable exceptions to the economy tech rule. First off, we'll focus on the wood upgrades. The food cost combined of all wood upgrades is normally 550 food, but this is 270 food after the buff. Particularly of note is how cheap double bit axe is at 50 food and the usual 50 wood. Double bit axe is a huge upgrade and I recommend getting this upgrade as early as possible without breaking your build. Next up are the farm upgrades. They normally cost 450 food combined, but are only 226 food for Burgundians. With the earlier double bit axe, I think it makes it more possible to also get an earlier horse collar, and due to it only costing 38 food, it is also much more available on builds you might otherwise skip it on, for example on a men-at-arms archers build. All 4 mining upgrades together cost 600 food normally and 300 food for Burgundians. Wheelbarrow and handcart together cost 470 food normally, and this is reduced to 238 for Burgundians. These are all of the main economy technologies, and you would normally spend 2075 food assuming you had to get all of them. The Burgundian discount ends up making it so that you're spending only 1039 food. Of course, not every economy upgrade is considered necessary for every game. Crop rotation is the biggest example of this. This is still a huge amount of food saved for each age, and it snowballs the extra resources you get from researching the economy technologies early. Early wood upgrades and being able to get handcut significantly earlier in Castle Age seem to be the biggest contributing factors to this. This gives them a lot of spare resources to get their cheaper cavalry technologies, or just to spend in general for a power spike in mid to late Castle Age and early Imperial Age. The only 3 technologies I intentionally left out of this initial calculation are gillnets, caravan and guilds, as they're all quite situational. Gillnets is down from 150 food to 75. The reason I left it out is because it's only applicable to water and hybrid maps, of course. Caravan is only useful in team games and costs 100 food for Burgundians instead of 200, and guilds cost 150 food instead of 300, but this is only useful if you're able to get back that initial 200 gold investment. I don't know the maths on when guilds is worth it, but that's probably a topic for Spirit of the Law. If we add these to the grand total for the sake of being thorough, then the total cost for fully upgrading economy would be 2,725. but 1,364 for Burgundians. From what I can see, the cheaper technology bonus only applies to technologies which directly impact your own economy, so technologies such as Townwatch and Coinage are not impacted by either of the bonuses. For wood upgrades, I recommend getting each upgrade ASAP, especially Double Bit Axe and Bowsaw, as their payoff time is pretty quick. Bowsaw will normally have to wait until after you've built the buildings necessary for whatever strategy you're going for though, for example a barracks and a stable for scouts. For farm upgrades, I recommend getting horse collar before seeding any farms at all, and heavy plough I'm not entirely certain on, but I think on the way up to Castle Age is fine. I think that getting the first god upgrade during Feudal Age is ideal, but only after getting fletching if doing an archer build. Wheelbarrow timing is unlikely to change, and this is more due to the fact that you can produce 3 villages in the same time it takes to research wheelbarrow, so around 15 farmers. And for handcart, I recommend getting in early Castle Age, assuming you'll not have to idle your military production. And for stone upgrades, I just recommend getting them whenever you move on to stone, usually during the Castle Age. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with my videos. Thanks for watching.